Hello, Gilbert Patterson. So I just wanted to very quickly go over a few details about Microsoft Teams video chat. Some of the things that I like to use the most are here. If you want to turn your camera off and microphone off, that's the same. But here, the share button is a big one for me. Um, Generally, I don't spend a whole lot of time showing myself when I am teaching the students. What I do is I click on this button here. So this is share. And there's a few different ways that you can share. You can either share your screen, so then whatever you show on your screen would appear. Or one of the things that I really like to do is to use Microsoft Whiteboard. Just as in all Microsoft um, products, you can either use it directly on Teams or you can use it in the app. And I've actually installed the app on my computer, which then gives me the opportunity to work through some very specific. So I'm here, open the app. So I've already installed it. Um, what I've done is I've taken some of my folders and files and I've actually printed them onto the screen. I can insert them onto a screen. After I've inserted them onto a screen, what I'm then able to do is I can draw directly over top of them. So here, for example, if I click on this class here, so for my grade 8 class, sorry, I just got to get it centered here. We talked a little bit about different ways that we could calculate integers. And so what I was able to do was say, okay, well, and I could actually write over top of things like, well, if you have a negative number times another positive number, so here is similar situation to this. My sum is going to be 6, and how many negatives do I have? I have one negative, therefore I'm going to have a negative uh, quotient as the end. Anyway, point being, a negative product. So in the end, what I end up having is they can actually follow along step by step as I'm working through problems. It's really helpful to be able to do that with the students. If you go back to share when you're done, then you can actually stop sharing once you're finished sharing, and you can choose to share something else. Other things that are really handy are the show conversation button. So we don't have the raise hand button. So what you can encourage students to do is encourage them to hear with the conversation. They can actually ask their questions over in the right hand side. You can also see the participants, so whoever is in your meeting with you. The other thing that's handy is if you want to record your lesson, you can record your lesson and then it'll save it to the Teams meeting, to the team profile, which is handy for a student that might miss the class. So those are the main things that I use. The share button to share my screen and to show them how to do different types of work. The record button, the chat feature, and then the participants. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thanks a lot.